So, happy Mother's Day to me. There's no one here to make my breakfast. All my children have grown up and gone away. So, I'm making my own breakfast. I'm going to spoil myself today because I think I'm worth it. So, this is a basic oat bran pancake recipe. And you can see that on the Dukan Diet website. There's lots of variations of this. This is where I found the original recipe quite a few years ago. So in here it's 2 tablespoons of oat bran, 2 tablespoons of fat-free yogurt or fat-free fromage frais. If it's a bit thick, you can add a splash of skim milk. I've got in here a tablespoon of sweetener and an egg, a pinch of baking powder, that's what I like to add, a teaspoon of poppy seeds, and instead of lemon I've plumped for some fresh ginger that I've grated in, and a teaspoon of vanilla flavour. So I'm going to leave that to sit for a few minutes and then I'm going to cook it in the pan. And to go with that today, because I am really worth the effort, I've got a pear and 3 nice chunks of pineapple, and there's the leftover ginger odds and ends from the outer of it there just to help flavour, and some cinnamon and some Sukrin Gold. So that's cooking with a bit of fry light in. But to ease it off the pan a little bit, I'm going to add a splash of water, and that'll help cook it through. I don't want to cook it too fast because I don't want it to go too sloppy. I want it to cook through. And these pears are quite thick, especially on the one end. So I'm going to get the pan ready to start cooking my pancake. I'm quite happy with these new cooking rings. Now, they're advertisers using them for egg rings, but I thought I'd give them a go for pancakes. And they seem to be holding the liquid in quite well. I just got these off Amazon, and called Yum Yum Utensils. So there's 4 in a pack. I've managed to use 3 with the mix that I've put together. That's the 2 tablespoons of oat bran, etc. And that's quite a nice, good portion. They're not too small. Is the one in there still? Have a look. Yeah, you can see it's as big as my palm. They're a decent size, so even for your eggs or pancakes like I'm using them for. So hopefully it's going to be a success. Okay, so the fruit is poaching nicely, and I decided to add in some of the Asda Salted Caramel flavour. I really like this particular flavouring. So yeah, they do quite a few in Asda. I think they're 79p a bottle, so that's quite affordable. And that's a vanilla essence I got from Sainsburys. Sorry, not essence, a vanilla flavour from Sainsburys. Much the same kind of product as the Asda one, but both supermarkets do slightly different flavours, but it's nice of a choice. So okay, to go with my breakfast, I've got in here 5 grams of almonds and a few fennel seeds, which I'm toasting. I absolutely love fennel seeds, and it was the discovery of fennel seeds was through the Kerridge cookbook, which I absolutely adore, by the way. And in there he used toasted fennel seeds in one of the recipes. And I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. I never thought of that. So I might not cook all the recipes, you know, gospel, the ones that I look at, but I do take inspiration from the chefs that I like and follow, and Tommy's one of those. So thanks to the idea of the fennel seeds, I would never have thought of it on my own. Okay, so I've just pulled off one of the rings, and I thought I'd show you how easy it was. Now I'm really hoping, now I've got the camera going, this one will come off easy too. Ah, is it? Yes, not too bad. So as you can see, they slide off really easily. Shake, and that's been cooking through for about 3 minutes. I'm just going to flip those over. I'm going to put the camera down now. Okay, so successfully turned over. So I'm going to leave those for about a minute and just to brown off, and they will be cooked, and I'll serve it up. So as you can see, pancakes are done, and they're quite thick. It's more American style, I suppose. They're not really like English pancakes as we know them from when we were kids, like crepes. So I absolutely adore this Walden Farms pancake syrup. I use it on lots of things. So as it's a special day, well, every day is a special day, isn't it? If you look after, if you think of yourself like that. Drizzle some of that over. It's a good tablespoon or so on there. And I think with my lovely Little's vanilla coffee, I'm going to tuck in to my scrumptious, lovely Mother's Day breakfast. Gorgeous.